This is the waiting room, isn't it?
What?
Would you like me to say it again in French, English, Spanish? Mime, interpretive dance, English, motherfucker, do you speak it? Need like that. Quentin Tarantino, one of the finest cinematic directors ever to embrace the art of storytelling. Do you know what all of his films have in common? They can all be summarized by two words. Shit happens. See, none of the events of Pulp Fiction would have happened if it weren't for Butcher's ditzy, pancake-loving girlfriend. Then they wouldn't have been chased by redneck gimps and shooting poor Johnny Travolta in the shitter. Inglourious Bastards, one of my favourites, would have all gone swimmingly if it weren't for...
The bar scene.
Underground bar scene. You are quite the fan. Alright, Christoph Waltz's performance in that was très magnifique.
I prefer Brad Pitt.
Ah, valid opinion, but the difference between the two was the unpredictability of Waltz. See, who would have expected that a stereotypical Nazi officer would have been smart enough to know he was going to lose the war? Any other director would have had him as this hungry, Jew-shooting villain, but Tarantino uses his shit-happens strategy to make life unfair for his characters. Makes for an interesting development, no?
Sorry, where am I and who are you?
Oh my, I have been going on a bit, haven't I? My apologies, my name is Enzo.
Enzo.
Yes, like the cute little red Sesame Street puppet, but with an L. No, without an L, and with an M, and with a... Sorry, that wasn't a very good example.
Elmo.
Enzo.
Oh, I'm not. Sorry. I was just a couple of seconds ago. I was in a park in London, and now I'm sitting in a hospital waiting ward next to a guy called Elmo.
Enzo!
I'm not going to remember your name. This is all fucking surreal for me.
And what, may I ask, is your name?
Harry.
Harry. Such unimaginative parents.
Where am I?
If you must know, my friend, you are in the finest medical facility in the world.
So it is a hospital then?
It is a hospital. It is the place where you were born, and it will be the place where you will die. Oh, that was dark. I like that. Remind me to write that down.
So, what hospital is this? Is this Widstone Hospital?
Nope.
Well then what hospital is it, and who are you?
I'm just a handsome man, waiting my turn. No harm in that. No harm in a little friendly conversation.
I don't even know where I am. I don't even know what hospital this is.
That's not important right now. What's important is that you're here, and if you're here, there must be something wrong with you. Did you hurt yourself?
Right. Fun conversation. I'm gonna go now. That's
I
okay.
won't do that if I were you.
Why?
You'll be utterly kerfuffled.
Right, thank you. It's been inspiring talking to you. Thank you. I'll see you later then. Thank you.
Told you, cowboy!
The hallway door isn't sliding.
That's the door for the stairs.
Yeah, I know, but it's not opening. Shouldn't that be illegal?
The power's gone funny. It's being fixed.
Wait, so I can't leave?
Not if the power's out!
Well, I can hear people down the corridor. Surely there could be somebody there who can...
Look, there are 8 different rooms down that corridor, each containing different doctors and nurses doing their best to help and save patients. Even without electrical power, they need to keep doing their job. it can be very stressful. Don't you think?
Yes.
So, while we wait, are you going to tell me how you hurt yourself?
I think I was hit in the face, I think.
Ouch. Sounds painful. You fall off the swings?
No, it's just, I was hit by somebody. It was, Jess.
Oh, a girl. Mon ami. That is considered an embarrassment where I'm from.
No, I was stupid relationship stuff. You know, just no point telling you.
She struck you because you did not want to date her?
Something like that. I was getting way too nervous about the pros and cons about sort of being with her, and then I'd get really nervous, and then I'd realise that.
You're not making sense.
Yeah, I know. That's the point. That's the point. I tried too hard to sort of think of the pros and cons to it, and every time I thought I was doing something wrong, I was actually doing something even worse, and every time I did something right, it was just...
That sounds ridiculously stupid, my friend.
Thank you.
But if I must offer you one piece of advice, it is this. Do what makes you happy and forget the rest. Hell, no one else will.
You know, for a rather upbeat and playful guy, that was quite a sad and depressing piece of advice you just gave me there.
I can be very playful at times. Look, what do you want to achieve in your life?
What?
What do you want from your life? You're going to die one day, here. You're going to sleep. You're going to never wake up. You're going to never dream. What does that all account for? What do humans want in their lives? It all accounts to... what? Nothing. The answer is nothing. Everything you do won't help anyone, and no one will help you. You'll lose your friends, who will die as they try and make meaning in their miserable little lives. You'll lose your parents, who will eventually die. And you'll lose your wife, once you stop loving her. Or husband, inflatable doll, whatever you want to.
It's not the same for everyone. That's not going to be me. That's not going to happen to me.
I found it fascinating how little Nancy and Tom fell in love, don't you? They met at a party. A month later they had sex. 2 months later they can't get enough of each other and they think it is love. Relationships are pointless. Most relationships are just formed by sexual attractiveness anyway, not mutual interest.
What's the good Nancy and Tom?
Even funnier than that is that everybody knows it is pointless. Even funnier than that is that there are even more inevitabilities out there for humans to ignore and consciously understand. Why do humans continue to hide their selfish actions when they know they're doing it? Is it because they do not want to be the villain? They want to dictate their own lives and pretend they've made a difference.
So what does that make you? A villain?
You're going to forget everything I've just told you, aren't you? Why should you give a damn about my opinions? I might not be making any sense whatsoever right now, but at least I'm trying to find some clarity in this world. At least I'm trying to be a good person. Ha! Sorry, I just find it hilarious. I scared the crap out of you, didn't I? Your little poodle face was adorable. Adorable. Look, I like you, Harry. You question your opinion, well, my opinions, and it shows that you want to do the right thing with this girl. Just, my opinions on relationships are not positive, as you clearly have witnessed. Look, just have some fun, and pass the time till death comes along. Or who knows, maybe the reincarnation thing will be real, and you'll come back to life as a squirrel, or a leaf. You're going to be a leaf. You don't have eyes.
Hi! You!
Oh! Ah! I didn't think I was that boring. Oh. Good, the power's back. mean, this is my turn, This! Rude. Aloha, mon ami. You have returned.
What happened?
You dozed off for a little, yes?
I was going back to Jess's house and
Back from another beating, I see.
and you're still here waiting,
I think they're calling you.
calling me.
Harry, I'm here for your advice checkup. My name is Dr. Carl Waltz, and Dr. Carl, I'll be your GP for the day.
Oh, I might as well stay with you.
Yeah, but I thought this was my advice checkup.
Yeah, but then there's no one to keep me company. It'll be much more fun with me. You'll see.
So, looking through your recent history, you were forced to go out and meet your former classmates from sixth form on the 3rd. After seeing Jess, you decided to build up the confidence to speak to this girl, which resulted in the two of you sleeping together in Craig's room.
Nice.
Oh, thank you. On the 7th, you met up with Jess and she hit you in the face for not committing to a relationship, believing that you, quote-unquote, used her for sex. Is this true?
Yeah, but I never use her. That's I never do that to her.
Then on the 9th, you went over to her house and questioned her about her opinions in your apologetic gesture. You didn't take it to her, and neither did she. Take a seat! Please.
That's a lovely plan.
I'm going to have to recommend that you call this girl and apologise to her. It's probably a simple case of Gilbert syndrome.
No, I don't want to do that, no.
Well, I think you should give her a call. Or pay her another visit. Invite her out, but this time, instead of worrying about what she's thinking, try and organise an activity and follow through with it. Have some fun. And get to know her without worrying so much.
No, I'm not going back. No, that's a terrible, terrible idea.
I'm scared you won't do a good job. The job is unclear to you as you've never had experience with a girl before. You like this girl, but you know that you're still young and things are bound to escalate away from your natural habitat. If you're going to follow through with this, you wanted to do it right, which is why you thought it was ideal for you to know what this girl was thinking. You're afraid of rejection, commitment, and have a great fear of what is to come. Normal, boring, bullshit teenage symptoms that'll pass.
He's good.
Boring bullshit symptoms. Is that really a medical term that he should be using?
I think that you should give in to these feelings of discomfort. It's a natural thing. A lot of people feel the same way. She could be your best friend, the one you can trust. Who knows, you may change for the better.
Wait, so you want me to continue feeling paranoid? Is that your advice?
I want you to risk it, Harry! I want you to go with the flow. Don't think of the future. Think about making this girl happy. She could be your best friend, the one you can trust. It might not look like it now, but it will change.
You are a patient in this hospital, asking for advice, and I am giving it to you! Yeah.
Why did you just change? Like a fucking nightmare.
I'm just very passionate about my opinions, unlike you.
Fuck you! You fucking psycho!
Who? Me?
You're not real!
Have you ever considered that maybe you and Jess are the ones that aren't real?
Stop it!
Hey, it's an opinion, is it not? All these ideas that come out with and you just think they're wrong?
Fuck you!
Look, just accept it. Life is just a ball of confusion.
Or what? Me and Jess aren't real. You're not making any sense!
It's the way life works, buddy. Remember? We spoke about the unpredictability of Tarantino's films. This kind of stuff just happens. Randomly.
It's not true. I don't want this. I don't want it. Shit happens. It's just randomly. Shit happens. Randomly. Shit happens. Randomly. Where am I? Who are you?
Oh, apologies, my friend. I'm Enzo.